Honorable Speaker, sir, the Niti Aayog and a new budgeting process has also left an impact on state finances, sir. So the BJP government has dealt a blow to the budgetary and planning process in the country by scrapping the Planning Commission and constituting the Niti Aayog in January 2015, introducing the new budgeting process by dispensing with non-plan and plan classification of budget expenditure from 2017 and 18 financial year. This too has impacted the state finances. Honorable Speaker, sir, today the economic slowdown in the country has hit the rock bottom. The GDP growth rate has declined to 5%. Unemployment rate has peaked. The automobile sector is in doldrums. Lakhs of people have lost their job. Even air and rail traffic has declined. The rupee is in a free fall mode. The banking sector is saddled with mounting non-performing assets. GST revenues are stagnating. Other central tax revenues are falling and fiscal deficit is mounting, sir. The economic situation is turning worse with the NDA regime returning to power in May this year, sir. The fiscal deficit mount despite RBI cash transfer, sir. So despite taking away 1.75 lakh crore surplus fund of Reserve Bank of India, the NDA government's financial position continues to be adverse. According to monthly economic reports for the July 2019 release of the Department of Economic Affairs, Union Ministry of Finance and revenue deficit of Union government during 4 months, April to July 2019, already reached 4.57 lakh crores as against the budget estimate of 4.85 lakh crores of entire financial year of 2019 and 20. Sir. Similarly, fiscal deficit reached 5.48 crores within 4 months as against budget estimate of 7.04 lakh crore for the entire financial year, sir. According to the monthly summary report for August 2019 released by the Department of Expenditure of the Union Ministry of Finance, the Union government released only 1,787 crores to all states for various central schemes, a sum of rupees 55,693 crores devolved on the state as their 15 Finance Commission. The total transfer to all states in the country works out to only rupees 68,167 during the month. So the review of account for July 2019 by Department of Expenditure indicates the total receipts are sufficient to cover only 42% of total expenditure of the government. As a percentage of GDP, fiscal deficit is 2.6% and revenue deficit is 2.17%. Total receipt were rupees 4 lakh crore against total expenditure of 9.47 crore during April-July 2019. So the huge shortfall in central fund for the states, when we analyze the data pertaining to the budget estimate and accounts of Telangana government over the last 5 financial year 2014-15 to 2018-19, we came across a huge shortfall in anticipated central transfers to the state in terms of share central taxes, central grant in aid as per the budget estimate for 2014-15 to 2018-19. State had assumed central transfer to the tune of rupees 1,77,317 crore, but as per the account, the state only received rupees 1,07,952 crores during the 5 years period. Honorable Speaker, sir, this works out to only 60.88% achievement in the terms of actual transfers, sir. Thus, the shortfall was a massive of rupees 69,365 crores or 39.12%, sir. Sir, I have given you the details, sir, but if you have to go and see the figures, share of central taxes and grants and aid for the central government, year-wise, sir, 2014 and 15, budget estimate was 31,470, but the actual releases were 15,306. Again, 15 and 16, 25,223, but the actual releases were 21,744. And the total for the year 2019 and 20 up to June 2019, budget estimate was 27,896, but the actual release is only 5,924. That is 21.24% only. Sir, why was I going through about this central share to the states and the financial situation of the government of India? The reason behind is that I want to show and I want to project that if the budget of the state of Telangana has been reduced, these are the reasons and the injustice caused by the NDA government and the government of India, we are forced to reduce the budget of the state. This is why I was mentioning about the budget and I was giving all these figures, sir. Because people need to understand that the government is forced to reduce the budget because of the economic slowdown. Sir, at the same time, sir, the state had budgeted total expenditure of rupees 6,70,843 crores during the last financial years, 2014-15 to 2018-19. But the actual expenditure total only to rupees 5,03,015 crores, or only 74.98% of the budget figure, sir. I say only 74.98, but at the same time, I think as a responsible legislature, I feel like I should appreciate the government and I should say it is a remarkable job that the state government has done all these years in spite of economic slowdown and in spite of shortcomings, in spite of not giving the due share to the government of Telangana by the central government, sir. Sir, as the shortfall in central transfers was rupees 69,365 crore, the state also failed to release rupees 98,468 crore from its own taxes and non-taxes and loans borrowing. This again could be attributed to the economic slowdown induced by demonetization on the one hand and the introduction of GST on the other hand, sir. Sir, at the same time, we also have to look into the realities. And the reality is that if I am wrong, I am subject to correction, I would say. Because I am not an economist, nor I hold any authority. But still, as per my findings, every month expected income of Telangana state could be somewhere between 8,000 to 9,000 crore, taking into account right from 2014 to 2000, all these years, sir. So the approximate expenditure per month only on interest and loans is 1,500 crores. Employee salaries and pensions is 2,000 crores. Asara pension 420 crores. Rice subsidy 168. Kalyana Lakshmi Shadi Mubarak 200 crores. Other government welfare activities 450 crores per month. I would say per month. Compulsory expenses, according to my calculation, is coming to 4,738. And what we are left with? We are left with 3,500. But it is not just that we are left with 3,500. We are left with the dues which are to be paid. Irrigation department, 10,000 crore are dues. Power, 9,335 is due. Road and buildings, 1,300 crores is due. Raitu Bandhu, 2,000 crores is due. Welfare hostel, 1,000 crore is due. Industry subsidy, 1,500 is due. Government organization, 800 crores is due. Health department, 600 crores is due. Arigashiri, 600 crores is due. Education department, 400 crores are due. Panchayat Raj, 27,000. The total amount, 300 crores Panchayat Raj. The total amount due, if I am wrong, it is subject to correction. 27,835 crores are due. Funds required for main government schemes are different. Asara pension, we require 12,067 crores. Unemployment pension, 1,810 is required. Farmers loan waiver scheme, 6,000 crores is required. Raitu Bandhu Bima scheme, 850 crores is required. Raitu Bandhu scheme, 12,000 crores is required. So if again we calculate, this amount comes to 32,727 crores, sir. Sir, at the same time, sir, I would also say that state's spectacular performance, I would say, sir. So despite financial constraints, the state has performed well on economic front, thereby resisting the negative impact of economic slowdown to a large extent. The credit for this mainly goes to the vision of KCR Saab, who steered the state since its formation in June 2014. The GDP growth of the state has increased 2.5 times and stood at 10.5% and constant price in 2018 and 19, the GST almost doubled to rupees 8,65,688 crores at the current prices, sir. This is a very big achievement. I congratulate Honorable Chief Minister of the state government for this, sir. So the state clocked higher growth in GSDP compared to the all India GDP in this 5 years, sir. The state incurred total capital expenditure of rupees 1,03,551 crores in the last 5 years. The state also spent 65,616 crores on the capital expenditure from extra budgetary sources as funds raised from financial institutions. The total outlay incurred on developmental work amount to rupees 1,69,167 crores.